The time has come.
OMG, Kevin Nash, WTF, thought he was dead, LOL.
That's the best of the best of the best of the best of the best that this world has to offer. I'm the beast.
I'll stand
the best
16 says I just whipped
in the
your
world.
ass.
Paul, say something stupid.
Now you listen, but I say English.
Hello everybody, welcome to Knights of the Squared Circle podcast. I'm your host, the Dragon, Sir Joey. With me tonight is the Master of Metal himself, Sir Mike A.D. And with us today, we have a very special guest. She is the maiden of wrestling, Miss Jessica.
Hello everybody.
We have a lot to talk about for the upcoming show, Fastlane, which will be shown this Sunday, March 5th, 2017.
It's already March 5th.
Yes, it's already March 5th.
Yeah.
We have a lot to talk about. This has been a crazy week for wrestling. First thing we want to talk about, like, just before we talk about the Raw and SmackDown, because, you know, fuck doing 205 and NXT, because unless you give us more than 1 hour, there's nothing really to review. First thing we want to talk about, Jack Swagger.
This is the first thing we're talking about?
Yes, this is pretty fucked up when you think about it.
Jack Swagger has asked for his release from the WWE, and the WWE has extended the middle finger and then forced it up his posterior at a fast rate.
Yeah. How long does his contract last anyways?
I think he must have some time to go. He must have some
yeah.
time to go. I don't know if you know, but Jack has actually been, for some reason, booked against someone for an independent show. And I think this is the reason why the WWE has decided that they're not going to give him his release.
You know what he should just do? Just do whatever he wants. And then they let them fire him.
Yeah.
But then you'll end up like WCW and lose everybody. Anyways,
you know
so Jack wants to leave. They said no, so we'll see what happens later then.
He's just going to go into the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and he's going to be thrown out in the first 32 seconds.
And that would be his last appearance.
It's like, you know what? They don't want this guy going somewhere else. And they're going to punish this guy by not allowing him to leave the company so we can work for somebody else. That is the way this company works.
He should just do whatever he wants.
And then gonna have them just sue me for breach of contract. I don't care. Fire me. I don't give a shit.
Wrestling, you gotta love it.
It's not even wrestling.
You work your whole... Isn't it crazy? You work your whole career to get to this company, and once you get there, they fuck you really hard.
I know. It's like you should just stay where you are. Just tell them.
But it's like you work. It's like you work your whole life to get into the NHL, and they make you from a player on the bench to the fucking water boy.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the Jack Swagger situation. Moving on to the show, Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
We're going in Raw on this one.
It was okay.
What the fuck was with this opening?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
This has been pretty much the same thing we've been getting for the past 3 weeks. Goldberg starts the show.
Yeah. But the thing is with Kevin Owens, his attitude, I'm starting to like, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Goldberg pretty much, he comes out, says his piece about, like, I will beat Owens for the title.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that's Owens' cue to enter.
Mm-hmm.
Says, why we have to wait? Like, well, he says some art bullshit, but the point is, he says, why you have to wait till Fastlane? How about we fight right now? And then he says, oh, wait a minute. We can't fight here.
This is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You
they don't
people
deserve
are not
it.
worthy of this.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
He fucks off and goes to the back. That's the segment.
His new attitude of I don't give a fuck, screw everybody is amazing.
And for those of you who don't know, he has no longer best friends with Chris Jericho. Yeah. He has broken the friendship.
And the television set.
They led it up to it. It was like, okay, they are eventually going to break up. But the way they did it was like, oh.
You gave it away for free on television.
Yeah. I thought they were going to do this months ago, but like, wow,
Yeah.
when that happened, that was pretty cool.
They should have at least won the tag titles, and then when they lost, that would have been the good fucking breakup. I mean, we called this months ago that they were going to form a tag team. This is what their gimmicks were going to be.
Yeah.
And then Kevin was going to win a title, and he fucking won the Universal title.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you should just watch the other podcast where I predicted that, like, you know, that he was going to screw him out of the title. Which, when we finally get to the our predictions for the Fastlane show,
Right.
yeah, which I predict that there's going to be some really crazy booking in this match to make it actually last a certain amount of time. You
Jesus.
gotta be honest with you.
Jesus Christ. Okay, first match of the night. It's The New Day versus Handsome Rusev and holy fuck are you Roy Jinder Mahal.
Hard body Mahal.
You can tell he's fucking Roy. Look at his fucking veins popping out.
The guy is like transparent skin at this point.
Yeah, they're
Very
getting rid of
amusing.
the handsome Rusev thing.
Well, Lana still prefers him to Handsome Rusev. He
Yeah,
just
she
took off
still
the
does.
nose guard from
Yeah,
under.
but
I love
they're
them.
getting
I
rid of
love
it,
the
I
new
can tell.
nose guard. It really adds to the whole thing. It's
It
very
does.
like,
They did the
it's
same
very,
fucking
like,
thing for Trish
Cody
Stratus and like
Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
But the only reason he had it on was because he had like a broken nose or something.
Yeah, that's the same thing with Trish Stratus. But then Cody's excuse, he kept going on because he's dashing. He doesn't want to lose his dashing looks. And then he uses the
he took
fucking
it
thing
off-
as a weapon.
No, he took it off in this match. He doesn't have it.
No, but like, yeah, Rusev doesn't have him. Same when Cody had it, that's what his gimmick was. He used it because he wanted to fuck his face
He
up
wanted to
more.
protect
But
his
then he would
face.
use it as a weapon. It's like, Rusev just had the same mask that Trish had.
But this thing's like sponge. Like
Yeah, it's
there's no-
spongy.
there's
His was
no
like
weapon.
Phantom of the Opera full mask.
Yeah, that you can use as a weapon.
I was actually
Well, speaking
upset
of
that
that,
he
I'm
got
glad
rid
like
of
the
that
Miz
thing.
isn't using like that type of mask anymore. Like that freaking bird mask that makes him look like he has a giant cock on his nose.
I forget what like that's supposed to.
Imagine Maurice trying to kiss him like that, just getting under the nose and going. Oh, that'd be funny.
So
Anyways, so the match ended.
Is
as
the result of this match really? Does it matter?
pretty
Really?
much, it's like they start dominating
Guess who
on
wins? No surprise.
Yeah, they start dominating on the New Day, and then they get the hot tag for Big E, and then Xavier gets tagged in after, pulls the roll up, gets the victory, and then there's tension between Rusev and Jinder. So we're getting a breakup here.
So the whole point of this whole thing is to wheel into motion the breakup of Mahal
Yeah.
and Rusev.
and Rusev.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, who cares?
This is another who cares.
Honestly, I honestly think the tag team is kind of cool. I actually enjoy those two guys together.
It would make sense if like Rusev was doing like another Hollywood thing and then Jinder was doing the Bollywood gimmick. I could go for that, but it's like Jinder is generic. They don't do
But
anything.
they're both
Like at
bad
least
guys.
with Rusev, he's saying that he looks like the sexiest man alive.
I think
Who is that again?
I don't know who's the who.
I want to say that it's I was gonna say Batman, but like who played Batman in Batman and Robin?
Oh, George Clooney.
Yes, I was gonna say George Clooney.
George
the
Clooney,
sexiest
but
man
ju-
alive.
no,
Okay.
but
I'm like
that
I'm like the
that was
Russian George
12
Clooney.
That was like 12 years ago. That guy, at least 12 years ago.
But like
That's like the Joel Schumacher like Batman.
well, we'll do like movie reviews like when we're bored. We'll talk about Batman movies because I fucking love Batman. But anyways, match after that we have.
Did you happen to see the
well, fucking now we're not doing that.
Wait, this is the New Day thing?
Yeah, the New Day.
Did you
thing.
happen to see the joke they did on the Oscars where they brought out the red
Yes,
envelope?
they fucking did that. I didn't
No,
want to talk
I didn't
about
see
that,
that.
but they
I
did.
had to
I have
laugh
to
out
hear
loud
this.
when they did it.
My mom was in the other room. She's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I've got to hear this. What happened?
Well, you know what happened at the Oscars?
No, because I don't watch the Oscars.
Oh,
What happened on the Oscars is that they
screwed
fucked up the winner of the last Oscar.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
classic New Day.
This is
They
fucking.
came out with the red envelope and said, "I'm sorry that the match that we're having right now is not with
Okay,
you.
I
It's
saw
with
that,
you."
yeah.
That's what
Okay,
happened on the
yeah.
Oscars. I'm like, holy fuck! They actually wrote that in.
And then the Russian joke.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say like it's
Yeah.
like they fucked it up like the Oscars and like it's the same thing with what the hell's his name? The guy who screwed up the Miss Pageant War or something.
What's his name? It's his Family Feud.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't recall what his name is. Harvey. Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I mean,
It's funny because it's like when Steve Harvey fucks up, it doesn't matter. But this is the big fuck up.
It definitely mattered when it happened.
But
They
it-
were eviscerating that guy for that.
And then this happened. But like, how fucked do you think that is? So it's like you think you win the award of like for the biggest movie awards
And
in
then
the
you
world,
gotta go
and
up
then you
and-
got to give it to the actual
Yeah, to
winner.
somebody else. Yeah.
Oh,
my God.
I would be like, okay, that's it. That's done. Screw everybody. I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay, that joke obviously led us to something else. Next match, we have Akira Tozawa versus the Scottish Supernova, Noam Dar, with Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
No, you gotta say
Alicia
Alicia Fox.
So, there's been a little thing going on, like maybe, like, you know, she got flowers on 205. Like, that's really the only fucking thing I paid attention to. But I'm thinking this is leading up to Noam Dar versus Rich Swann, pretty much. Because, like, they're treating as, like, Rich really wants to give the old I love you thing
Yeah.
to Alicia. But it's like, you realize she broke up with
One guy
to go with another guy. You think she's going to do that again for you?
This is the gimmick of, like, how many times can
She
she be
didn't know-
traded
she
in
was
between, like, all these guys?
She was forced to that breakup because she wanted to prove that what's his name was not worth it. Like he was just.
I really
nothing.
don't
What the
care
fuck
about
is this?
these guys.
What's his name? Cedric Alexander. Fucking. I've seen you wrestle. You don't need this woman.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because they're both black? Was that the reason they're together?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea. The Noam Dar guy, the guy's got a lot of talent, but this whole thing is like I don't understand
He
it at all.
doesn't. She's bringing him down, honestly. Like he does not need Alicia. She's bringing the character down. Like, okay,
It's an
Alicia
attitude
wants to
adjustment.
be the fucking crazy, like, obnoxious woman she was when she, back in, like, 2000...
Well, I'm glad that
whatever, where it's like she's fucking, like, throwing drinks and popcorn, she's wearing JB Hell's hat,
Okay,
acting
you
like
know
a
what?
psycho.
I honestly
but it's like,
think-
why do you want this as
Okay.
your girlfriend?
Okay. I gotta be honest. That's my favorite era of Alicia Fox.
The psychopath?
The psycho crazy one where she win the match and then she would go and like take a whole bottle
No,
of
when she was-
Coca-Cola and like smear it all over her body.
That's
and,
when
like,
she was,
start throwing
but that's
stuff
when
all
she
over her.
lost. She would do
Yeah,
that.
like she just lost her mind and she started destroying stuff.
Okay, I would like to see
It's-
that.
That
I'll
kind
show
of
you a
stuff,
clip later. That's fucking hilarious.
That kind of stuff, I love that because
Yeah.
it's like who else is doing that? But honestly, if you're gonna put Alicia Fox with Noam Dar, I mean it's better than her in the ring. You gotta be honest. So
That's true. So, okay,
it's
so
better
this...
than her in the ring. I gotta be honest.
Okay, so this match, Noam Dar versus Akira Tozawa, very fast-paced match as cruiserweights would do. Ending of the match is Akira's quick German suplex for the 3 count.
The snap German suplex.
What do you think about that? Like he just like immediately goes into like a German suplex. 'Cause
I'm not a fan of it.
I don't remember the match.
I'm not a fan of it.
that doesn't look like that's a finisher though. That's
No.
like something you bring up into like it's a what's the fucking one I'm looking for? It's a move where it's like it brings up the
It's
tension of
just-
the match. It's a signature. Like it doesn't win you
Yeah.
the match, but it looks good.
Yeah. See, it would be good if you had like 2 moves that came in quick succession, and one of them was the snap German suplex.
A couple
But-
of like really quick snap suplexes.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
yeah.
not really a big fan of it. I don't know whether or not the fans really buy the Tozawa guy, or they just get into it when the guy starts going, just fucking barking like a freaking
Oh,
dog.
that's what they like. Yeah.
They just want to get. Like,
He's
you just
different. Yeah.
It's like okay, this
So,
guy's
yeah.
like got some definite
Yeah,
mental
and
problems.
Ending of this match, we have him doing the snap German suplex. The Brian Kendrick comes out, hits him from behind.
This is obviously leading to some kind of program with Kendrick, even though I think it started already, technically.
All I got out of this is like Kendrick hates Asian people because he had that little thing with Tajiri and now it's with Akira. So,
Okay.
Shit.
I don't know. I think Kendrick is doing a really good job with this. Because, like, Tozawa, obviously, not capable.
Keeps getting the green
doing the
mist.
promos that he
Yeah.
needs to do. So you have to have the guy with the English skills carrying this program. I have to
You
teach
mean
you
like-
lessons.
you mean
Number 1,
like-
how to how to untie your foot from under the rope. Number 2, how to see from behind you. Number 3, what's the next lesson?
I was
that
gonna
he's
say
gonna
this
learn?
is like ECW back in 2009 when Yoshitatsu debuted and Sheldon was just being fucking racist towards him. Let me be speaking to you where you can understand. Yoshi-san, gold standard.
Wow.
That's what I'm getting out of this whole Brian fighting Akira and Tajiri. But anyways, we'll end this segment of
What
that
I- you
where it's
know,
like
but-
he's just a racist and he hates Asian
That's
people.
not what I'm
what-
getting out of it.
It's weird.
What,
like
what
of
I'm
all
getting out of
people.
it is nobody cares about what's going on in the cruiserweight division. It
pretty
doesn't
much,
matter
but-
what they do in the cruiserweight division. Nobody cares.
No, but
You can't make anybody like these characters.
it's just the way it is. It's like, okay, you get a new guy coming in from another country, so I'm gonna teach you. Okay, this is how it's like
Yeah.
going to go down.
Mm-hmm.
This is the stuff you need to learn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting out of this promo.
I don't know. I don't think that's what it is.
This is the way I see
I'm
it,
gonna
but he's
beat,
just doing
I'm
it
gonna
like
beat
in
the
a bad
shit out
guy
of you
way.
so that you learn, and eventually you won't join me anyways. Sorry, I don't get it. Next.
Yeah.
Next.
I know that somewhere during these segments, Joe had a little conversation with Cesaro. They were talking about the Indies.
Yeah.
This obviously leads up to later in the night. We're going to get Cesaro versus Joe.
Okay.
Next match, we have Charlotte out, and then Bayley comes out to talk because, you know, this is the whole "you're just a little kid" segment.
Mm-hmm.
Sasha comes out to defend Bayley, and then Charlotte challenges them to a tag match. Dana Brooks with her, but she's like, "No, it's not you, Dana.
It's Nia Jax.
It's Nia Jax."
Yeah.
And I fucking despise Nia Jax.
Yeah.
She's getting better.
Yeah.
So I'm slowly starting to like her more
You
and
know
more.
what? I'm liking I'm liking this division more and more with the less strippers that they have.
Yeah.
No, I will say
They need one more
I
person
will
to
say
face Nia Jax.
I will say for that though, I kind of miss some of the gimmick matches they used to have because it was a little entertaining. Like, okay, have the women who want to wrestle seriously, and if there's any women who want to like have a good
Go
time,
there and run into like a vat of pudding, like that's completely acceptable. Is that what you're saying there?
You're speaking, of course, of Candy Michelle versus Melina.
Is that what you're saying?
Just have like pudding.
This is like
I don't know if I showed you that
Hog
match,
pen
but
match.
that's fucking
saw
that
the
was
bucket
disgusting. I don't know if I showed you that match though.
No, the only
I'll
match
show
you
you
saw
later.
me was the bucket one.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
You're probably speaking of Trish Stratus versus Stephanie at No Way Out, where she threw water on Trish.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
The dirty water, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I do miss the old gimmick matches where like sometimes they were fun to watch. For like, okay, have the women who want to wrestle seriously and then have the women who want to joke around. There's nothing wrong with that. But this whole thing about Nia Jax, I don't think she's a good wrestler. She has a very fucking lazy finisher. She sits down on her opponent for a leg drop.
She's getting better because apparently she's actually training with The Rock.
Because she's related to The Rock.
Is everybody related to The Rock?
If you're Samoan, you're fucking related to The Rock.
Man,
Samoa Joe is related to The Rock.
There is
They're
some
coming out of
serious
the
Roman Reigns is related to The Rock. The Usos are related to The Rock.
If you're related to The Rock, you have a better chance of getting into this company regardless of merit.
I think so. Like, this is just, they're coming out of the water on this.
If you're the child of some other former superstar who has been in this company before, you have a better chance of getting in here. Like, this is not a meritocracy at all.
Never been trained. It's like, oh, you're related to it? Okay, you're in.
Oh, wonderful.
But that doesn't mean you're going to be good. That's like being related to fucking Kobe Bryant. All of a sudden, you're very good at basketball.
Just not
so
the case.
Her wrestling skills are getting better. The next thing after she's still, like, once she gets her wrestling skills down is her mic skills. Because she's a little boring on them.
Everybody who's not The Rock, who is in this company, who wrestles and related to The Rock, they can wrestle but have no fucking mic skill.
I noticed that.
Have you seen the Usos with their fucking wankster gimmick?
I love it.
And they're speaking like they're from the hood.
And you have
You're not black, you're Samoan.
You know how many gangsters there are?
And you got one guy, and he's speaking like this.
And then the other guy saying that. And the guy speaking like this. And the guy is saying that.
And you can tell, and I got a good sounding voice for the going to kick your ass.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen.
Have you seen the guys?
All I'm getting out of that is that we're fucking getting all I'm getting from that is South Park. We're getting Nathan and Mimsy, or fucking Looney Tunes getting Roxy and Mugsby.
I love what happened. I gotta be honest.
They're fucking Looney
They're watching
Tunes.
them and they're lipping them off from the freaking crowd. It's beautiful. It was
Oh my
beautiful.
God.
I gotta admit, it was really good.
I've forgotten about this fucking match. Okay. So it's a tag team women's match with Bayley and Sasha versus Flair and Nia. Piss break.
Kind of, because like nobody can beat Nia Jax because they're all little twigs against this great big giant
I think
tree.
But every match she has is fucking squash. It's not entertaining. Sasha,
Well,
former
yeah.
women's champion, fucking loses in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because she's a little twig.
Yeah,
That's
because
fine.
But like, there's you can't keep.
obviously what they're trying to do because did they have who did she pin Bayley in this match?
Yeah.
She pinned Bayley
Yeah.
in this match, and
The
she
women's
kicked-
fucking champion.
Well, that's how it is in this company. You're not qualified at all, to have a match with anybody unless you beat them clean on TV in a non-title match. It's like, I hate this concept.
Anyway, so
When you have your champion losing clean on television for no reason at all.
I understand why she lost. Like, great big giant tree versus little tiny twig. Who do you think is gonna win?
I understand.
yeah, but it's like you
I
can't do the
understand-
Goldberg gimmick every fucking wrestler who's fat.
That is true.
I understand that the optics of it is.
If they do some high flying moves with like
You can't
some
fucking
speed,
expect Nia to go to the top rope.
On the top,
No,
and she does like a splash mountain.
No, not Nia
She
Jax.
does a big show
I'm talking-
senton bomb.
No, I was talking about
Just like
anybody-
falls off and lands on his back.
No, not Nia Jax. Anybody who faces Nia Jax
Should be high flyer.
Yes.
They'll get destroyed easier.
No. Because of the speed, they can actually out-arm her and do a whole bunch of kicks and wear her out and then pin her.
What are you saying? Because Nia can't last more than 5 minutes because she'll fucking gas.
She's just gonna get blown up, and then Nia's
She's
just
the
gonna
Goldberg of the women's division.
lose. Goldberg. Obviously, what we're going
Yeah, but
for.
Goldberg is more entertaining. She's
That is
fucking
true.
boring.
That is true.
Goldberg had the power
Obviously.
move. She has
If you can't see-
the butt drop.
If you can't see that they're going for a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania, I don't know what else.
And then Nia wins.
I don't think so.
Fuck's sakes.
No,
Anyways,
she
that
never-
match
she
is
never
over
won.
You know
with.
what, dude? I have no idea.
We're
what they're gonna
moving
do with
on.
this pay-per-view. I'm thinking they're gonna go for some kind of non-finish. This is what I think is gonna happen.
Well, let's move on. We have the club versus what I have written down here, the iToys. For anybody who's watched Euro Trip, that's Idiot Italians.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. Had enough of you fucking iToys.
Okay, all right.
Have you ever watched Euro Trip?
No.
It's a shit movie, but who makes that fucking? What's the name of the fucking guy? You ever watched The Condemned?
Yes, I've seen
The
that.
main villain of The Condemned.
I have no idea who plays that guy.
Who's the actor?
No idea.
Fuck, I know what it has it. Vinnie Jones.
Vinnie Jones?
He's in Euro Trip and he fucking makes that movie. He's the one who said that line.
Really?
You saw X-Men 3?
Which one was that?
You know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Okay, that guy.
Vinnie Jones!
He's the fucking villain?
He's the villain in The
Wow,
Condemned!
talk about
I love that
scene.
scene. I love that scene in The Condemned where like he just like starts gunning down the people who made the traps and all that shit. You want reality? Here's my fucking reality. And he starts looking at people. It's like, you fucking coward. Guns them down. Watches a dude run away. Where are you fucking going? Shoots him down. Shut up, you ugly bitch. Get some fucking order in here. She starts shaking her head crying. He shoots her down.
Wow.
Just Vinnie Jones makes that any fucking movie he's in. Anyways,
Yeah,
we have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Enzo and Cass. Why the fuck's there no tag team name for Enzo and Cass?
Because
Enzo and Cass is
Enzo needs to
enough.
work on his wrestling skills.
You can't call them the SWAT Patrol, the Soft Patrol.
I think they're fine. The name's fine. Enzo and Cass, that's fine. That's what their names.
Did you
Yeah,
think it
that's
was
fine.
better when Carmella was with them, or you think it's better that she's not?
I'm glad that she's not there.
Carmella used to
It
be.
was good.
I
it was
think
good
she's
at-
horrible.
For Jess, in case you didn't know, Carmella used to be with them in NXT. They were
she was
Carmella.
with the FBI
Carmella.
version too.
the Italian
Yeah.
chick who's been feuding with Nikki.
She's
I remember
horrible.
And who is now
Carmella's,
apparently
yeah.
dating,
She's
put that in fucking quotes, dating James Ellsworth,
James
which we'll
Hogsworth.
get to that in our
Hogsworth.
SmackDown segment. Yeah. Because he's the man with no chin.
He has a
That-
chin. He just,
You know what? I
never
liked him
shows
better
it.
how he was before.
Anyways,
He's
we're going to we got the club versus
He's horrible.
Enzo and Cass. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember this match because it's really forgettable. Is this a segue pretty much? It's like they're going to have this match exactly again at the pay-per-view for this time for the titles.
Yeah.
So I don't
I don't
forget who won
understand why they
this.
got to give it away for free only so that you have to pay for it.
That's
The same match.
that's not how you make money. You can't give it away for free and then say we're gonna make you pay
dude,
for it later.
Dude, you've already
2 days
given them
la-
your
2 days
money.
later.
You've already given it to them.
Yeah.
They're gonna do what they want.
Yep.
That's the problem. Where like the pay-per-view is dead. This is you
It
don't
kind of
build.
is,
You
yeah.
don't.
So by
Like,
the time you get to the
dude,
match, you're gonna be like, oh, didn't we see this
Business
already?
used,
Pretty
business
much.
used to be based on two things: television ratings and pay-per-view buys. Now pay-per-view is dead. So now if you have a good contract with the television company,
Yeah.
it's like you make a lot of money. Don't piss off the advertisers. were gold. Now just get everyone to subscribe to the network, and you can feed them dog shit 24/7.
Yeah.
And like, I got the network again. I turn it on. It's 3 shows in a cycle for 24 hours.
Yeah. And the thing is, they actually have like 25 shows on there.
Yeah, so can't you just put those other shows on?
Yeah. I don't understand
why they have to play those 3 shows consistently in
it's
a
like
loop.
in one day play those 25 shows, one episode.
Yeah.
And just keep doing that every week. The next
Or
episode.
today we're doing a marathon of the Monday Night War.
Yeah, something new, yeah.
On the
Monday Night War,
TV, it's just generic. Like, they'll show whatever the fuck they want.
Pretty
but
brutal.
Yeah.
This whole Enzo and Cass thing is leading to this idea that Cass is gonna turn on Enzo, and and eventually he is, because Enzo don't make no good heel.
No,
You don't.
Enzo would be fucking pathetic if he was the heel.
It's because a lot of people find him annoying, and he's starting to get on a Big Cass's nerve.
Yeah. So
Enzo can't fucking wrestle. He's a terrible fucking wrestler.
Yeah,
Big Cass has more fucking moves in his arsenal than Enzo.
Not including that, he's facing the wrong size guys as well.
He's the muscle, eh?
Mm.
Hey.
Yeah, pretty much that's the end of it.
But he's the muscle, and that's all he is at this point. And you have the stick and the muscle.
Yeah.
It's a good combo for that.
Like, it's a good gimmick,
but in terms of a good technical tag team, they're not.
He needs to get to the point. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna turn on one another. Enzo's gonna realize, okay, I need to start sticking up for myself. So I need to start working out and learning some wrestling moves, and he's gonna try to go off on his own. Whether that'll go anywhere, I doubt it. But
honestly, with the catchphrases that they have, they got to be crazy to break those 2 up.
Anyways, ending of the match, Cass gives the big boot, and then Gallows flops around like a fish before he pins him for the 3. Ends that segment, and then we have, surprisingly, for some reason, we have Titus versus Sheamus. And then they show a video package of, unless you fucking go on Facebook,
you saw what actually
you'll
led
actually
to this
see
thing.
what led to
15
this.
seconds ago, this is what happened.
They got into a little argument because Titus wanted to tag with Sheamus. Sheamus told him pretty much to fuck off. Titus was pissed. Sheamus throws him into food, and now we have this match.
Correct.
Sheamus broke kicks, gets the win. That's all I'm going to say.
35 seconds later.
I know, he just does broke kicks and
There's
he just
another
walks
guy.
off.
Honestly, there's another guy whose value has really plummeted. The guy has I've said this 100 times. Titus O'Neil.
Fuck's
sake. The
sakes.
guy looks like a freaking monolith of a man. Mm-hmm. And the guy just gets booked like a piece of dog shit for this company.
This is probably what happens when you put your hand on the boss.
No, he was booked like shit beforehand.
Well, do you know what happened to Titus and McMahon?
No.
Let's not talk about it.
Maybe you probably should, because we gotta get this out, and Jess needs to know to understand why Titus is probably being booked like an asshole.
No, he's been booked like an idiot for a long time, man.
But this was the major fuck up on how he actually got suspended.
The major fuck up with them was ever pulling that tag team apart in the first place.
Darren and Titus,
they've never been any good apart, and you put them back together, and it's like magical. It's amazing. Everyone does the dance.
Yeah.
The dance. They're going to end up back together
millions
again for the third time.
Millions of dollars. They break them up, and then they're fucked.
Yeah, they're going to be. It's
now
it's going to be like Enzo and Cass, dude.
Yeah, now pretty much we
break
have
them up. Big Cass going to be like this. I'm going to destroy guys, and he's not going to get over. And
Enzo's going to get
put them back together again.
Enzo's going to get jobbed. This is pretty much out of that segment. Out of that, Darren got Bob Backlund, and Titus got the turd sandwich. What happened with Titus is that it was Daniel Bryan's send-off celebration about, let's say almost a year ago, when Daniel Bryan announced his retirement.
Oh, yeah.
They showed it on TV, and then they quickly cut it out. Titus grabbed Mr. McMahon because he wanted to let Stephanie exit first. And then what happens... Oh, there's Jess's lovely phone, by the way.
Okay.
Get that fucking mic. And then the interference by the phone. So Titus grabs Mr. McMahon. He says to him, "Ladies first." McMahon shoves Titus, and then the next day he gets suspended for 90 days because he put his hands on the boss.
Oh, okay, yeah.
First off, why the fuck would you do that, you jackass? It doesn't matter if it's proper mannerism. This is Vince fucking McMahon. He will destroy you.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. He was suspended, killed his buzz even more. Came back, no one could give 2 fucks.
Yeah, I know. Nobody cares about him because if you The guy like is 300 pounds. He's a freaking huge, gigantic atlas of a man.
This is the same problem they did with Mason Ryan. They broke him up with the Nexus. He became junk. They didn't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
This fucking
Why
guy's
would
a
you do that,
bodybuilder, and you fucking job him.
Yeah. I don't understand why you would break someone up with no plans. Like, creative, like, these people have to be stoned to death.
What they did with the New Day was kind of funny, though. Huh?
The New Day was already over. Like, even as the heels back a few years ago, people still liked them because they were entertaining. They were hilarious. And they actually had wrestling underneath all of that talk. Mm-hmm. They're the perfect example of, like, what you need for a wrestler. You need mic skills and the wrestling skills. Doesn't matter how big or small you are. If you can do both of those jobs, you will make very well in this company.
Yeah, and if you can do
unless
one
you're
really
Triple H and you fuck the boss's daughter, but that's another story. The next match we have is the Shining Stars versus the Big Show in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
The match that we should have got, but got changed.
This is another nothing match. Big Show takes both of them out, gets the win. After last week, he lost to Braun Strowman.
Yeah. No,
that was a good match, though.
Yeah,
I'm surprised
that was a
the
really
spots
good
did.
match.
Let's talk about that match because that was more entertaining. Like I thought this would have been like, oh god, it's fucking Big Show versus Braun. This has the
take
potential
to be like, you know.
And then we get, oh my god,
together.
fucking Braun versus Big Show. This is an amazing match.
Yeah.
We get drop kicks from both men. We get like almost a superplex break the ring spot, but no, it's not going to happen.
Nope.
No, because they reinforced the ring.
That's bullshit because no matter how many times you reinforce the ring, if Big Show gets superplex, he's breaking the fucking ring.
No, they weren't going to break the ring because afterwards they were going to do filming for something. They were doing a film.
They did The Rock filming for Paige's movie.
Right, so that's why they couldn't destroy the ring. That's
The Rock
fine.
got in serious shit because of that too. Let's talk about that a little bit. He decided to call CM Punk. This is after Raw went off the air. The Rock showed up.
Uh-huh.
He thought it'd be funny to call CM Punk.
Okay.
And then went to voicemail. Then he's like, oh, he called me back. Then he called him back, went to voicemail again. People were pissed in the back that he was doing that.
Yeah.
They were telling him, hurry the fuck up. What are you doing? Why would you do that? They're pretty mad about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much all that was, like, he was like, getting people in the crowd, like, I need you to do shots for me, like, we're going to do a ooh, OMG, chant for Paige, let's do all this stuff. And they had two actresses, I guess, or two indie women's wrestler come in and recreate the match, even though you probably could have just shown clips from the actual footage.
Right.
But maybe you couldn't show certain things, but whatever. That's what happened. Then Rock on shit.
Yeah.
So, whatever, that's that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. This is the main event of the match. The fucking night. The main event match of the night. There we go. Cesaro versus Joe. What a fucking match.
I didn't see very much of this because
I don't remember it.
This is what you would.
Out.
Okay, imagine them fighting in Ring of Honor, like a Ring of Honor level fight.
Yeah.
This was that
pretty
in
good.
WWE. Yes.
I would expect that the work rate would be pretty high.
Yeah.
They did a lot of really good moves. Like, I don't think Cesaro would have tried to do a swing.
No.
But what do you think about Joe's new finisher? I call it the swinging rock bottom. He knocks the guy against the ropes and does a rock bottom.
It looks cool, but it's not worth it.
It's not. It's not the muscle buster,
no,
so I'm not really interested.
It's more just to wear them out.
This is probably...
Or
they're probably doing this as a, he's trying to debut a new move, but also because... You probably can't do the muscle buster. It's probably banned now because ever since he broke Tyson Kidd's neck, now they're worried he's going to injure more wrestlers. I'm going to call bullshit. I'm going to call bullshit on that because he's done it in NXT until he left. I mean, we went to go watch it in Toronto, and he did the muscle buster to beat Shinsuke after he kicked him in the dick.
Yeah.
Jess loved her first wrestling show ever, and I took her to NXT Toronto. She was fucking loving it.
Yes.
Wouldn't stop chanting, sang along to Bobby Roode's song. We saw DIY win the tag titles. We saw Joe win the fucking NXT title.
Best thing ever.
This was probably made her fucking life.
Yeah.
God,
and then the next night, Pierre went to go watch Survivor Series, and we all know
what happened
Survivor
there.
Series.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Survivor Series.
Well, he didn't pay. At least he didn't pay for his
Yeah,
ticket.
I
I feel bad for him, but he didn't pay for his ticket. So, I guess it's like a good and a bad. Like, it's good you went to go see it. It sucks that the end result was bad.
Mm-hmm. He was more pissed that everyone was chanting 10, 10, 10.
Oh my
10.
God! We're gonna do an NXT Tron review. We're gonna do that. But let's get over this first. So, Samoa Joe doing swing and rock bomb. This is probably the same reason with Owens why he's doing the pop-up powerbomb instead of the package
The
pile
pack- yeah,
driver
but they don't
because
wanna
pile
do-
drivers are banned in WWE.
Can't do pile driver. You had to ask for permission to do it.
Do you remember when he was kind of like doing a little bit of like, let's say, trolling it? Like he would set the guy up for the package pile driver, but then swing him and slam him.
Oh yeah.
I think I prefer that than the pop-up powerbomb because that looks
They
like
do that because they
that doesn't
control.
look like
They totally troll like the
Yeah.
smart fans.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like the
Everyone's-
powerbomb doesn't look like it's a match finisher. It looks like a signature. Same reason with the swing and rock bomb. It looks like a new signature move.
Yeah.
But that's that match. And then we have, I guess, the main event, as they like to call it. We have Braun versus... Oh, fuck. I missed a spot. After the Tice match, we had Rollins in an interview.
Oh, we totally forgot this segment.
Oh yeah.
My
I
bad.
guess we know where that went.
Rollins comes out. Corey Graves interviewing him. Are you going to make main? And he's thinking, probably not. Triple H comes out, gives him all, hi, you're not making it, fuck you. Rollins stands up, and then Joe goes behind the ring.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now
he
we're
walks
thinking,
over
is he
there
going to
behind the
take him out
ring,
again?
yeah.
And then Rollins is like, fuck you, I'm going to Mania.
I'm going to Mania.
Okay, we got that out of the way. Not much to talk about.
Let's talk about it.
Really? You want to talk about this?
I want to talk about this because I think that is probably the most real that Seth Rollins has ever looked in his whole time on television.
Yeah, the past couple weeks where
No, in his whole freaking career with this company. Because every other time he's out there, he's some smarmy, cowardly,
that's
ass-kissing
Yeah.
heel. And if he goes up there and he plays himself in a real-life situation, you see how real it was? It's like,
Even
man,
when he went
there's
to-
yeah, he's like, geez, I don't even know if I'm going to make it to WrestleMania.
Even when he went to NXT, where this is where all kind of started.
Yeah.
He was like really upset. I'm like, whoa, okay,
Yeah.
whoa.
Like,
Yeah.
that's it makes you think it's like that. I think they were going for like an invasion angle there where like,
Yeah.
he's going to show up to NXT, fuck over the NXT talent so he can fight Triple H.
No,
Kind of like
he didn't-
DX going to
he didn't do
WCW
that.
and they close the doors on them.
He just wanted Triple H. That's all he wanted. He just wanted
Yeah.
Triple H to come back.
Yeah,
So he could
I
face
wondered
him.
if that was ever going to happen or they were going to keep those two brands totally separate.
So, okay, that's that segment. Braun and Mick Foley, the contract signing.
Yeah.
This was fucking boring. And then Roman comes out because it's like, oh, he's going to save the day.
No.
Beats
I
the
gotta be
shit out of Braun, sends him through the barricade. Braun Irish whips Roman into the turnbuckle, breaks the fucking top turnbuckle.
It hits him in the face too.
Yeah, then Braun leaves the ring. Roman kind of gets up, signs the contract, like, I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah.
And we close the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good ending.
Yeah. But have you ever seen a contract signing that did not end with the table like broke in half?
No,
and someone
no.
That's the first time they just moved the table and like, okay, let's fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
If there's going to be a contract signing, you know there's going to be a fight.
He tried to set it once before too, but then Braun got up and he had to.
Yeah,
That's how
I'm
you
really,
get the
I'm
turnbuckle
really
going.
liking this Braun Strowman thing.
Yeah.
But it
You know that, fun fact, did you know that in his intro song he's actually yelling his name?
he's saying Braun.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Never really paid attention.
See, it does.
Because all you hear is Braun. But he's actually saying Braun.
Okay,
That's
just
what he's
ruins-
doing.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that, and that ruins it for me. Right? He's saying Braun.
Yeah. Braun.
Smash.
Yeah, he's fucking turning into the Hulk.
Yeah, it makes him
And,
really,
like, it
makes him
fucking
really
Festus
fucking
level,
retarded sounding.
Festus level of ringing the bell, going. "Rrrr!" And in case you don't know, Jess, Luke Gallows used to be known as a man named Festus. When the bell would ring, he would snap from being this oblivious-looking retard to just, I'm going to smash you in half
Yeah.
until you're done. And then when the bell ring again, it goes back to normal.
just
So
turned
it's
into a
hypnosis.
retard.
It's
Okay.
hypnosis. When the bell rings, he goes into fight mode. When the bell rings again, he goes back into retard mode.
He just gets all like psyched up and stuff.
Yeah, he just like brings his arms down and just charges the guy when the bell rings.
Yeah, he's like Pavlov's dog. He just ring the bell and he just turns into a psychopath.
There's actually
I love that.
Speaking of that, like there was actually a reason why he acted like that. Apparently, here's what the gimmick was: when he signed with CM Punk, Beast Rage Society, as Luke Gallows, and he's not Festus anymore. Here's what happened: CM Punk got Festus off of drugs. Because apparently he was on drugs, which made him like that. And then he became Luke Gallows, which was now he's clean.
Oh, I see.
Okay. then.
Okay, all right.
Wow. Well, that sends some kind of message out there.
Yeah, immediately after like they broke up the stretch, he just like grabs Punk and says, "I'm gonna have a beer tonight," and then he leaves to Japan to join the Bullet Club. Okay, so that
that's
was Raw. We the next day, like Do you like this that SmackDown's going back to Tuesdays instead of like Thursdays or Fridays? Because honestly, I preferred it was on Fridays.
I like it when it's on Fridays as well. Just because I'm not at my house on Tuesdays.
Because you need a break sometimes from wrestling. You can't just watch it.
But there isn't, dude.
Consecutive.
There isn't any break from wrestling. They don't want you to have any break from wrestling.
There's only so much torture
when
we
you
can
do
put
get a break,
ourselves through, though.
You forget it all.
Imagine in the week where there's a pay-per-view. Okay, Sunday there's a show they put on, and Wednesday is NXT. Tuesday is 205 Live and SmackDown.
Immediately after SmackDown, the next hour
and they have Raw.
Is
And then and then all these weekly shows that they want to put on, so that you can't possibly turn off the product or turn off the channel for 1 minute.
Okay, let me see if correct me if I'm wrong. Here's how like the week probably goes now. Monday Night Raw, Tuesday SmackDown, followed by 205 immediately right after on the network.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday NXT,
Mm-hmm.
1 fucking hour, whatever.
That sucks.
Thursday, main event.
Who cares?
Friday,
Not interested.
break, I guess, or Superstars.
It's repeat.
Either that or we have Superstars sometimes, which I'm surprised main event Superstars still there, but that's the pre-shows to Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
Saturday, when they had... I'm still calling it Fox Kids because it's Fox 29 still. Whatever it's called, like 4 Kids. Whatever it's called now, they had a WWE show, which was an hour, called Saturday Morning Slam.
Yeah.
It was YouTube vignettes and 1 match.
Okay.
And then Sundays, we get what's it called on Sundays again? The Experience, WWE Experience.
Yeah, the week recap show.
Week
That's
recap
on
show.
Mondays.
No, it's on...
No, it's on Mondays. Before Raw.
So we don't get it on Sundays anymore?
Wow.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah,
it's right before
you know what?
Raw comes in 1 hour.
Too much content.
And then Tuesdays, Aftermath, half an hour before
So then,
SmackDown.
okay, then Sundays we have almost pay-per-views, like every 2 weeks now.
And every month, the pay-per-views are getting longer and longer
They
and
are.
longer.
It's like...
You can't fucking make us sit through 4-hour pay-per-views. WrestleMania this year was 5 fucking hours.
5 hours.
Last year was 5 hours.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Are
they going for a new
Plus-
record?
plus
Are
the pre-show.
we going to get 6 hours now? It's fucking go from 6 o'clock. It's going to end at midnight.
Oh, I hope not. I won't be able to last.
And then they're going to
You fell asleep
overrun.
after the Hell in a Cell match.
Did I?
Yeah.
You're gonna overrun too.
I woke you up the moment Roman speared Stephanie.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Because like I yelled and you're like, what happened? And then you see your Stephanie on the ground. Holy shit!
Yeah. I saw the replay. I was like, yay!
Anyways, SmackDown. We start off by Brian talking to Shane about the botched ending to last week's SmackDown.
Yeah.
I can't believe they still went with it's a draw. Because
They
it clearly was
it.
not.
had
They
no
actually
choice.
And they showed on replay that AJ hit first.
Yep.
This isn't fucking Star Wars where who shot first, Han or Greedo, because clearly AJ hit the fucking ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
And then Brian comes on and says, this has been a draw, both feet touch the floor. Bullshit. And Botchamania made a fucking video showing this.
Oh, I have got to see this.
Okay, I didn't see it.
He played he kept playing it. Matthew from Botchamania, that's the dude's name, he's awesome. Played it back and kept playing the music are you nuts? It clearly did not happen like that.
Yeah.
Because Brian was just coming out unfortunately it's a draw. And everyone saw it. Everyone on the other side who had the TV view, who probably paid $1,000 just to be on TV, clearly saw AJ hit the floor. And then the next night, the next week, they show the fucking replay. And they clearly shows AJ hitting, and then Brian's like, oh, I don't know what to make of this. Are you fucking kidding me?
Because obviously they're going with the angle that they were trying to go with in the first place. They wanted it to be in dispute to begin with, but they botched the finish.
Yeah, they did.
But then here's what doesn't make sense. We'll get to the match later, but okay, Brian and Shane are talking. AJ comes in, starts talking smack, Luke Gallows, he smells, he looks like Grizzly Bear. And then Luke comes out, and he's behind him, and Shane is like, oh, keep talking. AJ leaves, and we hear from Luke, we get, thank you. And then the show starts.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that SmackDown song? I hate it.
I don't know.
The new one, I don't like it. I missed the other one they had, My House. I like that one. This is my house.
As long as there's no more hip hop music for like SmackDown, I don't care.
I like that one. That one actually kind of fits it.
Let's go over the SmackDown theme songs.
No.
Number 1. Everybody on the ground.
Is that what the first one was?
I don't remember that one.
Sorry,
I will
don't
put
remember
you.
that
I will
one.
show you a montage later. The second one, "Beautiful People" by Marilyn Manson.
Good
The
song.
beautiful people, the beautiful people.
It's an amazing song.
Hey, you, what do you say? I love that song. I know people don't like Marilyn Manson, but that's a good song.
I don't know why. He's an amazing person.
What happened after that?
Anyways.
Oh, well, let me say this. Fun fact. Christopher Daniels, his theme song in TNA was a rip-off version of one of Marilyn Manson's songs.
Yeah.
It's that's Daniel's song. Third one, I don't know what it's called, but like I remember it's in the intro to one of the video games I have. WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain for PlayStation 2.
Okay.
It's a rap song.
Okay.
And it's charm like my time, my ranks, my rhyme is like still my blood too. And when it's beat, I make it all the way. Come on.
I don't remember that very much.
I don't remember that one
The
either.
fourth one, and by possibly the best one, "Rise Up" by Drowning Pool.
Really?
And I won't feel submarine.
Don't remember that at
Cause
all.
all I got left is my pride. And I will rise up. Break it up, break it down, break the rules, break it right. I will set, I will shout.
No.
A new day, a new dawn.
No. Sorry, I don't remember it.
Really?
No. Don't remember it that way.
That was SmackDown versus Raw. That's when that was happening.
Okay,
Okay,
what
that's why I
what happened
remember
after the music?
Well, I'm not done yet. There's
Well,
more.
okay, we don't need to talk about that.
There was
The music of the show.
There
really-
was a different one. There was "Enemy" by Green Day. Do you know the?
Yeah. I remember that one.
They had another one after that. They had "Let It Roll," "Let It Roll," "Let It Roll." I'm unstoppable. SmackDown had good songs, and then we have "My House," I believe, because I don't remember what came after that. It was probably some shit. Keep my head up, I will don't like to.
Yeah, there was one
Whatever fuck one that was. I don't know if that's main event or not. Then we have "My House," and now we have this new one, which I don't even remember it.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
It's forgettable. Okay, now let's stop pissing Mike off.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to the next
Yeah,
part.
continue.
After that, we have Miz TV, everyone's favorite show to hate.
This was a good segment.
The Miz and Maurice come out, and
Yeah.
for all you marks out there, it's Maurice, not Maurice, like Michael fucking Cole keeps forgetting.
Okay.
Maurice.
It's
Maurice
it's
is a guy's name.
Maurice. Add some French to it.
Like if you say Maurice would be
But that sounds like
little
there's
better,
not a
but-
U in there though. It's Maurice. I know it doesn't sound like it, but like you gotta do it so you don't piss people off. They have a little segment where this has been going on now. We're having the Miz feud with John Cena.
Yeah.
Last week, this is how it started. Again, Maurice is in the wrong time at the wrong fucking place. Gets bumped by Natalia, even though it's clearly, Natalia's
She's
fault.
behind the one who she was behind the curtain.
Yeah,
She got
Nikki
smacked.
gets bumped into Maurice.
Yep.
Oh, I want to see from that match. I love that spot when Natalia goes through the fucking mirror.
Yeah.
Head first through a mirror.
Yeah.
I think I missed something.
So then what happens after
Yeah,
that match?
that was a good
What
match,
happens during
actually.
that match, like which is the finish? Nikki
got
applies.
piped. She got Tanya
yeah,
Harding.
Nikki. I can't
with a
believe
pipe.
David said that fucking joke. Nikki puts on the STFU onto Natalia. Maurice comes out, hits her with a pipe in the legs, and David Otunga replies to it as gets Tanya Harded. I would have said Nancy Kerrigan because that's the incident.
She got the Tanya Harding.
I
Yeah.
missed this match. Where the hell was I doing
Probably
this
taking
match?
a piss because that's what everyone fucking does during a Nikki match.
I was probably getting a snack or something.
So The Miz has to be the peacekeeper, takes her off, and then she wins the match. Later that night, he gets eliminated by Cena
Now,
in the
did you
Battle
remember
Royal,
a couple-
and then The Miz eliminates Cena, and it's legal because there's no DQ.
Yeah.
And
I
now
missed this
tonight,
too.
tonight, it's all about The Miz hating Cena again.
Again.
Oh, okay, this
yeah.
was last Tuesday. I didn't get to see
Now,
last Tuesday.
you
That's
did
why.
happen to see beforehand with I don't know if it was at the pay-per-view or Maryse.
Yes.
Maryse, she got hit with the powder.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay, so
That was Elimination Chamber, I believe.
yeah. So like this thing has been going on for a while. Okay. I just figured I'd say that. Does everyone remember the makeup job gone wrong?
Yes.
Okay, let's
I
remember
don't
that.
remember that, but
And then,
anyways.
okay, all right. Now
Continue.
they have to come up with a reason to get Cena into the match. So what we do is
get involved. Yeah.
yeah. So we would say okay,
Beat up his girlfriend.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is okay. It's hilarious because Maurice comes out there. She starts beating up his girlfriend. Out comes the Miz to take her off. Where's John Cena? Where's John Cena? John Cena nowhere to be found. Nikki getting her ass kicked all over Talking Smack. Where's John Cena? John Cena's totally missing. It's like, this is the worst boyfriend in the whole freaking world. It's John Cena.
He was doing something.
He's
else.
making movies.
Yeah.
You're
Making movies, making songs, and fighting around the world. Russell Crowe, South Park.
Sorry.
I think you need to watch South Park sometimes. I need to show you the fucking WWE South
Dude,
Park episode.
There is so much television to watch these days. I am about 900 shows like on my PVRs. Like, I have a whole series of a whole season just waiting for me to watch it.
I don't watch.
I haven't
TV
watched
now.
Ring of Honor in about 16 weeks worth of it. Haven't seen that. There's like a lot of stuff that I'm really behind on.
I don't want. I like. There's nothing.
All I
on
have to
TV
say
other
for
than
Ring of
wrestling.
Honor right now is Adam Cole, super kick.
Okay.
That sums it up. Bullet Club's taking over again. Okay, so we have the little talking between the Miz, Maurice. Cena comes out. Miz says, cut his mic.
Yeah.
Cena doesn't get to use his skills.
Not yet.
And goes off on Cena.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calls him the hypocrite. Pretty much calls him The Rock. Same situation. Cena's
Yeah.
out making movies, not wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, obviously, Cena has to get his heat back. And shit talks to Miz. He's about to leave. Maurice wants none of that shit. Smacks him. Cena's response? You just made the biggest mistake of your life. Cue Nikki Bella running to the ring and scaring them off.
Yeah.
Nikki's response. You mess with my man? I'm gonna break you, bitch. You hear?
Yeah.
Break
This got me excited. Now we're actually getting some good matches now.
Yeah.
You gonna break, you bitch.
I think that was
You know what?
that was one
I
of the
think if
highlights
she-
of the show. It's
I
good-
think if she
good
talked
one.
like that from the beginning, I wouldn't be so against Nikki Bella.
She needs to speak like she's from New York.
She needs to speak like
Yeah.
she's a real freaking person.
I didn't see. I didn't
Well,
see
not
much
every.
of
No,
her.
well, I don't know what's up with like some of these women. How like some of them want to be all peachy, but like, excuse me, world is not a big liberal arts campaign.
Yeah.
Campus.
Yeah.
This isn't like back then where it's like women had to be like act like this if they wanted attention.
If
Yeah.
you watched women's wrestling back then, it was shite.
Yeah.
So
Shite.
I'll show you.
I don't remember it, so.
Well, okay, I'll show you a montage of the good, the bad, the ugly, which is a segment we love to do.
Yeah.
All right, so that ends with that. We have Becky Lynch versus Mickie James.
2 out of 3 falls.
A repeat. It was literally
This is
a repeat match.
we're getting this match again right after the pay per view.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
A couple weeks
No.
after.
you don't have people pay for it and then give it to them for free the next fucking 2 days.
Yeah, you don't
But
blow
the
it off
difference
on
is-
television. You blow it off on pay-per-view.
No.
So
There
and
wasn't an
pretty much the end of this
interference.
is that Becky gets the win. That's all
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
Because
about
there was
this
no
match.
interference, that's why.
Because there's no bullshit shenanigans.
Yeah.
Like, there's only so many times you can have somebody interfere in the same fucking match.
Mhm.
So,
What's next?
blow-off match, we have Luke versus AJ. And here's what I want to talk about first. Who the fuck is doing the bio cards at the beginning of the nameplates? Because it says for AJ, lost WWE title at Royal Rumble. Why the fuck would you tell people that?
Why wouldn't you say
He's
something
about to be-
Why wouldn't you say something positive about him?
He's about to fight for the main event spot in WrestleMania, and you say he lost the title 2 months
He was
later.
Totally right.
champion.
A few weeks ago.
It's like you know what? AJ Styles won one WWE championship within 6 months of being in company.
Yeah, say that. Everybody remembers
You don't
that.
fucking bring him down.
Longest reigning WWE champion in SmackDown Live history.
Well, that's JBL, and that's Gregory Helms.
SmackDown Live history.
Oh, SmackDown. Oh, because technically it's a reboot.
Reboot. Like,
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
technically, yes, he's the longest reigning
he is
champion
the
in
longest
SmackDown
reigning
Live.
champion in SmackDown Live because Dean Ambrose had it for like a cup of coffee. So
And then he fucking jumped out and lost to AJ after getting kicked in the dick. I'm gonna make that segment. Who got kicked in the dick this week?
you got kicked in the dick.
I'm pretty sure every week somebody
No,
gets
just
kicked.
those things are a pet peeve of mine as well. Because
Top 10 kicked in the dick.
yeah.
That sucks.
Those,
We're doing
those,
that.
Yeah, the nameplates you're talking about. The Dolph Ziggler one, the fact that he's been like multiple champion, that's great. That's awesome.
The one that first got me on this was Eva Marie. And honestly, I don't give a fuck about Eva Marie, but they wrote down she had won Divas Search back in like 2013. There was no fucking Divas Search in 2013. They made it up.
They made it up to so that she was like...
They have nothing for her, so make shit up.
Yeah, they have nothing at all.
And she's fucking suspended for taking performance enhancement drugs. Here's a question. What fucking performance? She came out 4 times and trolled that she was going to wrestle, but didn't. And then she gets suspended for doing drugs. But let me ask you this. Were they red?
You know what? I honestly enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it when she was supposed to show up and she never shows up.
Oh, yeah, those gimmicks.
I think it's great.
She showed up once or twice, though.
The gimmick now is that she's taking a holiday. She'll come back when she wants to.
Back when she can kind of wrestle?
When she's not suspended.
We'll see. We'll see what happens there.
Speaking of that, I think you loved the segment a month ago when Sami Zayn was going to get traded to SmackDown. Yeah. We have traded you for equal talent. Eva Marie.
Yeah.
I am worth 100 Eva Maries.
It was so funny when the whole crowd's going, what the fuck?
I was mad. I stood up. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
And the thing is, he looks at the paper, it's blank.
It's blank. He was just said that to piss him off. Yeah. Okay, you're ready to fight Braun. Wow. Beats him to count out.
Yeah.
That was
there's the SmackDown bios. There's so much shit on there that's either wrong or misspelled. Just don't do it. Do it like the old SmackDown days where it's it had on the side show their entrance video and their name, like the glass the glass shatters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those are cool. It made it look different. So, anyways, this match, phenomenal.
Okay. And
no pun intended. This was a fantastic match. Mm-hmm. Great spots. And then AJ wins the first fall. I say that because AJ won. Foot was on the rope. He kicked it off, so never saw it.
Okay.
Well, it was on the rope. Ref count 3, and then he moved his leg, so there was technically nothing there. Shane comes out. Get back in the ring. You're wrestling again. Restart the match. Gets super kicked for his troubles by Luke. And then AJ knocks Luke into, I believe, the post, puts him in the ring, gives him what's called the Superman, which is a springboard 450 splash, and still gets the win.
Yeah.
So it really is why
there was no point for Shane. If you're going to end the match like that, you're just wasting time because you got nothing else.
Where Shane got knocked out on the ring
side. Yeah, I said that. He got super kicked by Luke for his troubles and knocked out. Yeah. And then as AJ's walking by, he's like, you fucking look stupid now, huh? Just walks out with a big grin. Shane's just on the ground. He's like, well, fuck me. Why'd I come out?
Well, what's going to happen is AJ's going to get screwed out of this title opportunity. This is what's going to happen.
Later in the night, AJ actually caught Brian. Brian wants to shake his hand. And then AJ's like, ha!
No.
Walks off. He didn't even do a swerve. He's like, nah, we're not doing that, and just walks off. Okay, so next match. Well, not really a match. Dean comes out to the ring, ready for a match against Kurt Hawkins. Dirty Deeds him and jobs out Curtis to give a promo about Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, Baron is pissed at Dean because he eliminated him at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
This could have fucking been anybody. Didn't have to be Dean. Anybody could have eliminated Baron. He would have had an issue with somebody.
Yeah. Well, Baron is just... It's like, why am I not on top? I should be on top.
I have it written down here as Dean jobs Curtis to talk about Basic Corbin.
Basic Corbin.
He fucking sucks.
Generic, yeah.
This man is a piece of shit in and out of the ring.
Day one when he came in.
If you've ever watched on the network these little segments where NXT superstars will bring up the beast, wrestlers, he is so fucking overconfident. It's ridiculous. He thinks everything should be handed to him because of how he is.
Okay.
You are built like a man who can wrestle but can't wrestle. You can't talk on the mic and you can't wrestle. Why are you here? Because you can hurt people. Here's essentially you are the nowadays Mike Awesome. You put the bumps on people to get over.
Yeah.
You know what that means, right?
Kind of like...
When someone bumps, that means they're taking spots that will hurt themselves because it will help the show.
Yeah, okay.
Baron does that to people. He bumps them, he hurts them because he will get over by hurting them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did Kalisto.
he's like the modern. He's like the modern day Ahmed Johnson. The guy.
I was just about to think that this guy's Ahmed Johnson. He'll get good, but then piss. I'm not saying Ahmed's a bad wrestler because I actually liked watching him fight. He was built and he had his fucking East River Crossing. It was a good fucking move. Is that what it's called? East River Crossing? Or
I have no idea.
Whatever. That's the name of Cass's move too, by the way.
He was the guy in the big red tights.
He had Ahmed Johnson
Shaved.
was like a bodybuilder, big red tights, shaved, jacked man.
Yeah.
Had a feud with Goldust, or Goldust wanted to kiss him, lips to lips.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but like Goldust really wanted to kiss a whole bunch of guys.
Goldust was very homoerotic back in the day. He wanted to do. I'm not fucking joking when I say he wanted to do something where he wanted to get breast implants when he was as the artist formerly known as Goldust with Luna.
Yeah,
where he was dressing up in like these dominatrix-looking outfits to the ring back when the Attitude Era was.
Yeah.
And then he killed the Goldust gimmick because he wanted to wrestle as himself, Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
He became a preacher of God. And then his wife...
That doesn't work.
Then his wife had an affair with Val Venus. And then Goldust came back just so he can kick Val in the dick every week.
Yeah.
You know, he has him up against the ropes. He spreads his legs out, does the whole pose, grabs his own nuts, and gives him the shattered dreams. The kick in the dick running spot.
Wow.
That's Goldust in a nutshell.
Okay.
But anyways...
Yeah,
Dean comes out, talks to Baron Corbin, and you actually liked Baron's promo.
Yeah, I did.
Says he wanted to turn Dean into roadkill.
Yeah, you're a deer in the road, and I'm gonna run you the F
Which
down.
works, because he's like got the motorcycle thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Why does he come to the ring? Oh, you know why? Because Chuck Palumbo fucked it up.
What did
Chuck Palumbo was... Let me say this. You don't know who he is, but he's this man who came to the ring. His gimmick was that I'm Chuck Palumbo. Prepare for the ride of your life. And he was going out with who is The Undertaker's wife, Michelle McCool. He was coming down to the ring in a motorcycle. Kind of like how The Undertaker was doing back in the day as American Bass Undertaker. Yeah. Undertaker's lucky that he got actual rock stars to sing his song. He had Kid Rock, and then Limp Bizkit, and then You're Gonna Pay, which I don't know who sings that, but that's a good song. But what do you prefer? Do you prefer like Rolling or... You're doing it now. You're going
Rolling. I like Rolling better.
Rolling is the most memorable one.
It would show his entrance video mixed with the Limp Bizkit Rolling video. So, like, in the back, you just see his American Bass. But his promos were terrible, though. Like, he would talk about, like, his yard.
I don't remember
his back garden.
I don't remember his promos, but I do remember his songs.
Everyone remembers Rolling.
Because I remember Billy and Chuck, the kind of ambiguously gay tag team.
Yeah, do you know who Billy Gunn is?
I know the name.
He was a tag partner with the Road Dogg. Oh, you didn't know?
I do know the name.
They were part of DX. Let's just say that.
And then they ended up with Chuck Palumbo. The ambiguously gay tag team.
Billy Gunn and Chuck Palumbo became a tag team as Billy and Chuck. And they had the most homoerotic theme song.
Everything is like,
you look so good to me. Good to me.
And then the
Rico,
their
stylist. He tried to get them married, and then they're like, "What the fuck is this?" And Billy's like, "We're not gay. We don't have a problem with gay people, but like this was supposed to be just a little stunt." He tried to get the two married when they weren't gay.
Oh.
They were just really good friends.
They were just like playing the whole thing up, and then that led to the angle where Eric Bischoff was the priest.
Yeah. Did I just say 3 minutes? He's like,
and then 3-minute warning came out, and they just destroyed the two guys.
It was like, he was pretending to be the preacher. Like, it's gonna last 1 second, a year, 3 minutes. Wait a minute. Did I just say 3 minutes?
And he
pulls off the face paint and the makeup. It's Eric Bischoff. And then 3-minute warning comes in, who was Umaga. Rosie and Jamal was the tag team, and one of them ended up becoming the sidekick to the Hurricane, and his gimmick was superhero in training, which spelled shit.
Where have I heard that part before?
We told you this years ago. Superhero in training. Rosie or Jamal is shit.
Okay,
I fucking love this company. So, yeah, that happened, and then that was the gimmick where either Eric Bischoff was trying to sleep with the McMahon family, either like Linda or Stephanie, and he would make Stephanie fight and get brutalized by 3-minute warning. This is when beating up women was okay in the WWE.
I still think they should go back to that.
I'm going to say this is probably why it ended, that snuff match between Vince and Stephanie.
Okay, that doesn't sound right.
Vince McMahon had a fight against his own daughter in the ring, and he beat the shit out of her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a snuff match.
Yeah.
I'm never talking about that match.
Okay.
Pretty bad.
How do we go from Baron Corbin to Vince beating his daughter?
I forget how this started.
Anyhow.
Because we go from Mike Awesome to Palumbo to sexually abusing.
It started with the motorcycle. That's how it happened.
This is all the fucking motorcycle's fault.
You know what? Yeah, it's all Baron Corbin's fault, which is like he's gonna win the Intercontinental title. Is what's gonna happen. Next,
all right.
What happened next?
Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo chairs match.
Oh yeah.
The weeks leading up to this, Dolph is sick of being a loser, so he heels turn finally.
But it's
too
late.
fucking late.
Too late.
Should have had this a year ago.
Yeah, because now people want him as a heel and trying.
People wanted him as a heel. He's the heel. Now you have to work with him.
Yeah.
He super kicks Jerry Lawler in an interview in the chest so he can give him another heart attack. And you know what? I'm not fucking kidding you. You know, like he does those 10 elbow drops, like elbow drop, drop, elbow drop, elbow drop. That's kind of what gave Jerry his heart attack. I'm not shitting you. In the video game, the WWE games, they named that fucking signature move the heart attack. Because it actually gave Jerry a fucking heart attack.
Wow.
Smarky bastards.
Wow. I'm surprised they went that far.
Anyway, so Ziggler's a heel. He lost and won. He's been having this feud with Apollo and Kalisto. He was supposed to have a 2-on-1 match, took out Kalisto, and they beat him, fucking jobbed Ziggler out, gets his heat back by beating the shit out of them. He's fucking chair shots them. Mm-hmm. Now we have Apollo versus Dolph in this chairs match. I hate this gimmick of a chairs match. I don't understand. It's just a no DQ match, but you can use chairs. You can use chairs in a no DQ match, in a holds barred match.
Yeah, but the difference is you're not allowed to use anything else.
But that's pointless. You can use anything.
No,
the major weapon used anyways in a no DQ match is a chair anyways. That's like the major weapon ever used in wrestling.
Yeah.
I think
it's not
easier.
It's not like they're gonna stack the chairs and someone's gonna go through them like Combat Zone Wrestling.
Or Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
That was a terrible fucking pyramid spot. Bangs his fucking back of his head on the fucking chairs. Yeah. We're gonna talk about Royal Rumble a different time though.
Yeah. I have to rewatch that one.
So this match, it's a car crash match. People are fucking getting smashed with chairs, and Dolph gets the win. That's the end of it.
What I'm against in this match is the fact that I don't care about this rivalry.
Apollo is a fantastic fucking wrestler. He's the epitome of what a wrestler should be, but he's too small. He is
Apollo.
He's buffed. He's strong. He's got an amazing moveset. He has lacks in height.
Yeah,
that's why he's not a main eventer. He's built like a wrestler, but he's too small.
That's stupid. They should just put him up there.
But this is why Vince won't let you get over, because you don't look like what he wants you to look like. You don't like what you think you like. That is what Vince says.
Yeah. If you don't look like Baron Corbin, then you're not going to be world champion.
And Baron doesn't even look like he has an ounce of muscle on him. He looks like he has a fucking belly on him. Who has the laziest moveset in the world. Anyways. The main event of the evening. Not a match. Again.
Yeah. We
don't end it with a match. We end it with probably the best thing I've seen on SmackDown in a long time. Bray Wyatt comes out. Well, actually, I missed that there was actually a Bray Wyatt segment before. He's just talking. Comes out, though, later, because it's the same fucking segment. Talks to the universe. And then he sees Randy on the TV. Like, hey, Randy, how's it going? Randy says, I said, if you can't beat him, join him. But now I'm thinking, screw him.
Yeah.
Randy face turns and tells Bray that he's back in the main event. Yeah. You can't fucking do that. You gave up your spot, and AJ has it now. So now either you have to win a match and be back in, or you're not in the main event.
That's what's going to happen.
No,
and
it's
then
going to be a triple threat match.
Well, actually, what's going to happen is that we have to have a match to determine who is actually going to be Randy against AJ, and then Shane will make the match. AJ will lose the match, and then AJ will beat the shit out of Shane.
This reminds me of back in let's say 1998. I can't remember the exact date. Valentine's Day Massacre. It was Stone Cold versus Vince McMahon in a cage match because Vince had fucking won the Royal Rumble. I'm not kidding. He made number 2. Austin number 1. Vince stayed outside the ring the whole time. Eliminated Austin because of help from The Rock. Vince wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
1999. Now I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
He gives up his right the next night because he doesn't want to fight The Rock. Because The Rock is his champion. He's the corporate champion. Shawn Michaels says, well, fuck you. You're not going to fight him? Austin's the runner-up. He's going to fight now.
Yeah.
Then he's like, fuck no, we're not doing that. Then Austin's like, we're going to fight in a cage match. With a match where
A Big Show.
Show debuts as Paul White, his real name. And then for a few weeks he was known as The Big Show, Paul White. And then simply just The Big Show. So that match, like later, they're like, okay, you checked yourself out. Now the runner-up is going to be the main event. The runner-up technically is Roman. But since they're like, SmackDown guy won, that means whoever wins this match is it. So now it's AJ.
AJ
You are no longer
get screwed out of this.
Yeah. This is the same thing with Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio won the Royal Rumble back in 2006. Randy Orton's like, Eddie's not up there. He's down there in hell. Because Eddie had died a few months earlier.
Oh, that's all.
So they let Mysterio win because he's one of his good friends. And Mysterio won the world title. Mysterio didn't want to take the shit from Randy. That is like, don't make fun of Eddie. He's passed. And Randy's like, I don't give a shit. I'm the legend killer.
Wow.
They had him. That was his gimmick back then, the Legend Killer. He would beat the shit out of legends, which was his best gimmick of all time, with his best song of all time. They had a match the next month at No Way Out, where Randy cheats and he wins. Now he's the new number 1 contender. Then Teddy Long says, "Well, fuck Randy. I'm gonna put you back in the main event." And so it's a triple threat. This is the same thing.
Yeah.
But speaking of Randy face turns obviously because he doesn't want to be part of Bray. He's like, I want to be part of this, and now that like everyone else is gone, you're alone. Pretty much. I knew he would do this.
Yeah,
he wanted to join them to destroy them.
Yeah.
So, Randy has a pickaxe in his hand. So, I guess he's been playing Minecraft.
Actually, technically he has, yeah.
So, Randy says, I'm going to destroy this place. Takes down the pickaxe. Gets a gasoline can. Starts spraying it all over the I'm going to say barn, because I don't know what he's in. The shack.
Yeah.
Finds Sister Abigail's, I guess, corpse underneath the dirt, starts spraying gasoline on that, burns it while he's doing his pose. Great fucking spot. Yeah. And Bray is bawling.
Oh god, he's flipping. Oh.
I'm looking forward to the transformation of Bray.
And that's the end of SmackDown. We get Bray Wyatt crying.
He's gonna become what
and that's our week in wrestling.
Yeah.
And then 205 later, whatever fuck. Then NXT. The main I'll say this, like, just quick segment, NXT. The main event was the tag champions, the fucking Authors of Pain.
What a horrible tag team that is. Horribly overrated.
I'm not saying I don't like to see Paul Ellering because he's a great manager. Why the fuck do you have these guys as the champs already?
I know.
I was so happy DIY won when me and Jess went. Like, I was like cheering the loudest because those are my boys.
Everybody was cheering.
Yeah, it was a great double.
Yeah. Why would they do
I
that?
love the theme songs,
so
good tag finishers, good submissions. It's like you lose the next few weeks or months to the newbies just because they won the tag invitational tournament, which they showed the fucking.
You don't have to cash that in right away. You don't have to. Yeah, they really pulled the trigger too fast on that.
Yeah, so they lost the tag titles, and then the main event is trying to regain the title. They look like they're about to fucking win. Yeah. They have both their submissions the same way they won the titles from the Rival.
The Revival.
And speaking of that, they fucking came out and ruined the goddamn match.
Yeah.
So I don't know who the Revival are now because, like, technically they kicked the shit out of both of them after they fucked up the match, and then they gave the Shatter Machine to both of the teams.
Yeah.
So where we go from here, I don't fucking know. NXT's a mess right now.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not saying I'm not happy that Bobby's the champion because he well fucking deserves to be a champion.
He's coming over eventually.
People don't care if he's a heel or not. This theme song's awesome.
Yeah.
I love Bobby. He's another one of my boys.
It's kind of like Samoa Joe. It's like, oh, we don't care.
You know, though.
Like, who do they have left really in NXT now? We have Roderick Strong. Fuck off.
DIY is the only people I know.
Austin Aries is no longer on NXT. He's now the announcer on 205.
That guy's gonna debut.
He's gonna come back and be on 205. The greatest man who ever lived, Austin Aries. I'm not kidding. That's his gimmick.
It's awesome.
So that's pretty much WWE's week in a nutshell.
Yeah.
205 pretty much let up. We're gonna fight each other. You know, Jack Gallagher's Neville at the pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's our week in wrestling.
Awesome.
This is leading up pretty much to Sunday on Fastlane.
Yeah.
speaking of commentators, I'm fucking confused why they have certain people.
Can you continue this?
So Mike has to take a little break.
I go to the washroom. You guys, please continue.
Oh, okay.
Mike has to go to the washroom. He'll be right back. We're gonna close this off soon. Let's have a little segment between me and Jess. Commentators.
I don't think I like any of them.
Let me go through the shows. Raw has Michael Cole, Byron Saxton,
Nobody likes Byron Saxton.
and Corey Graves.
Duh.
Jesus Christ. What is that announce team? That is boring.
They like even the one. Oh, who's the face on that table? The one that it's like, oh, it's New Day. You know, you want the video.
It's Byron.
Okay, that's great, but it's too overhyped.
He's a mark. He loves to cheer for the good guys.
That's fine, but he does it. He tries too hard.
It's pathetic.
It is.
You can't just like obviously you gotta have like the neutral, which is Michael Cole. Then you have the face commentator, you got Byron, and then you have the heel commentator, which is Corey. Corey sometimes cannot be an asshole. Like he'll actually like he'll cheer like every now and then for like certain guys, or like he'll be like, yeah, they shouldn't have done that. That wasn't right. When the heel kind of goes too far. For example, Jericho getting the shit kicked out of him by Kevin. Even Corey was like, what the fuck happened? Like, why'd he do this?
Well, because they're both heels, that's why.
Yeah.
So he used to pick one.
Yeah, but it's like he actually loved their gimmick, so like he doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's against Kevin, I guess, right now, just because like Kevin took out Jericho. Jericho's the freaking champion right now. Let me remind you. He's the U.S. champion, so I guess the title's gonna go on a break till Jericho gets back. Okay, that's our commentators for Raw. They're just bland and boring. SmackDown. 4 fucking commentators. I thought 3 was enough.
To me, they're not even there. They're not even there. I don't even hear the commentators anymore.
Do you remember back in the day when it just used to be 2 guys?
No.
Why do we have 4 fucking people on SmackDown? We have Tom Phillips, Bacho Mernalo.
I don't know any of these.
We have JBL, David Otunga. And Mike has come back into the room. We went over Raw sucks, and now we're saying why the fuck are there 4 people on SmackDown?
Why are they fucking...
the commentators.
Yeah, because
Tom Phillips doesn't talk unless he has to do a segment. He sits there.
Yeah. I think eventually...
The host of SmackDown, Tom Phillips. Who cares?
I think Tom Phillips is really good. I just don't think there's any room for him. That's my issue.
What about David Otunga? What do you think?
David Otunga, useless.
I think he's okay. Like will get.
He's the affirmative action guy on the.
I will say.
On the announce team.
I will say he will. I will say that he will.
They're not even there.
I just see a guy just sitting there. Hi, I'm Michael Otunga. For some reason, I'm here.
I will say that he's good at like getting certain spots over, and someone does something incredible, he'll wow the people over. Like, oh my god, did you see that? Whoa, oh my god! He'll walk out. But that essentially is match striker level, except David's not the heel commentator.
No,
JBL. Fuck off.
Oh god.
I don't like JBL.
I never liked JBL.
I just wish that if he was going to be the heel commentator, he would stay as the heel commentator instead of switching back and forth whenever it was like...
all I hear is blah, 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 bullshit.
Blah, 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 and then...
Blah, 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 unicorn glory hole stampede.
Here is some dated reference that I don't understand who that guy is. And all of a sudden out comes Cena, and I start marking out for Cena. You're the freaking heel commentator.
Because he likes to be against. Because Cena beat the shit out of him so many times where he just loved the guy.
So he has Stockholm syndrome.
Yes,
right?
he does.
For Cena.
I guess he got so much respect for Cena now that it's like, fuck it, I can't hate this guy. I don't know. Then we have Morrow. I'm so fucking sick of Morrow.
I'm okay with Morrow.
He can't fucking pronounce the moves right. And he can't fucking call the moves by the right names. I could do this guy's motherfucking job.
Okay.
I know the fucking names of these moves just from the fucking video games. He's spewing random bullshit because it sounds good. Okay, call the moves by like their actual name, like the Spanish name or the Japanese name. Don't fuck up a Dragon Suplex name with a half Nelson Suplex. It's not the same fucking move. Let me tell you this: a dragon suplex is when you have the guys up in like a full Nelson, like the Master Lock,
And you pull them over your
you
head.
pull him over your head, suplex him. Half Nelson was just one arm, and you suplex him. He called that a dragon suplex
Okay.
on SmackDown.
I'll forgive him for that.
He's
You know what?
not calling the moves right.
I'm glad someone
he's a
is calling
shitty version of JR.
At least somebody's calling the moves.
At least calling the moves like Michael Cole.
Yeah, but he still has to
tell.
tell stories, and he's also telling references nobody knows the meaning to, and he's also fucking up his jokes.
Oh God. You know what it
They're all
is?
bad.
There's too many guys there, all talking, trying to get their jokes and their stuff in, and before you know it, it just seems like one big continual blurb.
If you're gonna,
About just stuff that
maybe
just.
maybe that's why I don't hear them. It's like just like
Well, maybe
noise.
we
It's
could
a
watch a
blur,
wrestling
yes.
program with less commentary.
look, this reminds me of imagine you're listening to commentary because say somebody is blind, or they're listening to us on the radio. They're supposed to call the match, not fucking tell stories.
Yeah.
And here's what I don't understand either. It's like, imagine in hockey, for example, if they just did nothing but tell jokes most of the time, or tell stories instead of calling the fucking hockey match.
Yeah.
And there's a goal. It's like, oh, by the way, they just scored.
Yeah.
Like, this is... If you're gonna make a joke, make it at least relevant to the match. Like, he's getting stuffed like Thanksgiving dinner. Like, he's getting the
That's a
shit
good
kicked
one.
out of him, for example. Like, call the fucking match. Shut up.
Sometimes I'll listen to commentators just because the match is so boring. I'd rather listen to them than they actually
Sometimes
watch the actual match.
I miss JR and King, because even though they did say shit to each other, they still called the match. Even King would call some of the matches and, tell the story, this is what happened. Like, oh my god, Cena just got destroyed thanks to that bitch Lita. And then he's, calling what happened. It's like, that's what I want. I want both guys, there, giving their comments, calling this fucking match.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
need 4 people telling stories.
Okay. I think I said this to you before. Say tomorrow the WWE went to two-man announce teams.
Who would we put?
Who would you put on each show? You have to use the people that they currently have.
Oh,
Well,
actually, there's
Okay,
one that
Monday
they
Night
have.
Raw. Steve Corino, Nigel. That's it.
Well, I don't think they're going to use those people as commentary, though. That's the thing.
That's like a dream commentary team. You have 2 former wrestlers, and they're both great on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Corino, you know who he is, Jess, right?
No, I don't.
Ring of Honor, Super King.
Okay.
He's
Now I
working.
know.
He's working in WWE now, and I guarantee they'll put him on commentary.
Yeah.
They
should.
probably
I mean,
will.
right now,
Should.
speaking of commentary, NXT has Nigel on commentary. You know who Nigel is, right? When we're watching
Nigel McGuinness.
Nigel McGuinness. We were watching the United Kingdom Championship.
Oh, okay.
He was one of the commentators of Michael Cole. NXT has Nigel and Percy Watson.
Isn't he horrible?
They brought him back from not being a good wrestler when NXT was doing that challenge thing before it actually became wrestling again.
Mm-hmm.
And they turned him into a commentator.
I like when Booker T.
He is just David Otunga copy paste.
Yeah.
If we want to talk comments, I like when Booker T's on commentary because he'll call the matches. He does story. He's actually really good.
But no, they put him on the panel because we need somebody to actually watch that, even though nobody wants to fucking watch it.
I know. We put him on the panel.
Because
or
people
put him
actually
on,
like
fourth-
Booker T.
Yeah.
He's likable.
He was great on Raw. That was fine. We had Michael Cole, JB on Booker T. Okay, that was good.
Yeah. I like hearing Booker T because he knew the moves because he's a former wrestler.
He's a 5-time world
He
champion.
knew what was gonna happen because he was a former wrestler, and he's great with stories because he's an amazing actor.
He's just
got
good
acting
on the
skills.
mic.
Yep.
Great mic skills, great wrestler. Put him back on the fucking show.
Yeah.
Take
He
out
needs to
Tom.
be-
Take out Tom Phillips. Take out Morrow.
Michael
and take out
Otunga.
take
I
out
take Otunga.
JBL.
I'd like to see him on SmackDown.
Yeah, but
SmackDown,
Booker
yeah.
T is like blood on SmackDown. He's supposed to be on SmackDown
Yeah.
pretty much. All hail King Booker.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I remember that segment.
Yeah, so
that was a good one.
NXT is Percy Watson and Nigel McGuinness.
That's the team?
Yes.
Oh, Christ. They got some problems.
And sometimes Corey Graves, but I think he's off now. And sometimes Tom Phillips. Tom Phillips fucking goes to NXT.
Because you have, Corey Graves. He's doing
Raw, and speaking of
television
that-
shows. He's doing Raw. He's doing 205 Live.
Yeah, speaking of that, he's also on 205 Live, and 205 Live has Corey, Morrow, and the greatest man who ever lived, Austin Aries.
Yeah.
Yeah, Austin Aries.
It's gonna suck when Austin's non-commentary. We have fucking two of the worst commentators on the cruiserweights. Not that, cruiserweights are not in the toilet again. It lost its hype right after the Classic.
Yeah.
Nobody wants it to be singled out.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, yeah, that's the commentary. So,
That's
speaking of that, you wanted to talk about something about Aries. You texted this to me like a few days ago. Why does Aries have a banana?
Why does
in
he
his
have
pocket?
a freaking banana in
Austin
his
Aries
pocket?
had a banana in his suit.
He has a banana in his pocket. Well,
I'm assuming he's gonna have it when he's hungry, but it's like we made a few jokes. Like I said to him, I was like, I guess his wife's into kinky shit. And
I have no idea. I said it's better than having a dildo in your pocket because that was just a little bit strange.
Yeah, I was so tired. I wanted to respond to him. I would have said, at least they'll get rid of the evidence since it's edible. I'm gonna get fucking slapped tonight. Freaking, I'm saying this in front of Jess.
I don't care.
I care. I have to share the same bed with you, and I'm saying this.
I've heard worse. Okay, I've been surrounded by girls. You'd be surprised what we talk about.
Okay.
Well, it's amazing. Isn't
Oh
that
my
great?
God.
The women will admit this now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So okay, that's his banana is over. Okay, so
That's it.
I guess that's it. That's our show.
That's the show.
We end the show with the banana.
Oh wait, isn't it that you wanted to talk about predictions?
Oh fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. Stupid idiot. Great, I just made the list. So
Oh yeah.
okay,
By the way, the list. I made a list at work.
of stupid idiots.
No. What I did was a bunch of stuff happened at work, and I had to let the manager know that it had happened.
Really?
So it says, something happened when I was trying to print the proof of purchase form, and it just didn't print. Number one. Number two, there's a whole bunch of recalls on stuff that they called me for. Number three, like nobody comes and gets their stuff. It's been there since Tuesday.
Yeah.
Number 5, Kevin Owens, I wrote.
Oh fuck! I love it.
It just went right it went over his head the first time. It's like, really? Are you serious? How did you not understand? I said to manager the list. And I said
Christ.
Kevin Owens. I wrote Kevin Owens. I was chuckling all the way home. I was like, I wonder what's gonna happen when he reads that.
Okay,
He's not
so-
gonna get it. He's not gonna get it.
All right, so here's what I have this down on. Here's what I think we're gonna do for Fastlane. Here's what matches we have. We have the tag titles
With who?
with Big Cass and Enzo versus the Club.
I think that Big Cass and Enzo are not gonna win, and they're gonna win at WrestleMania. Is what I think.
I can appreciate that.
Oh, but unless they do the Bailey thing, which she should have won at WrestleMania, but they gave it away on television, so who knows what the fuck they're doing.
I sent you a picture where Charlotte has lost her title on Raw 4 fucking times,
Yeah.
and she's won it back on a pay-per-view.
Yes.
Oh, that was another thing, and they said
She's undefeated on pay-per-views because they fucking job you on the show that people don't pay for.
Yeah, they say I forget who said it, but they said Charlotte has never lost a pay-per-view.
You never lost a match on
Because they
pay-per-view.
want her to lose the title on the show so she can win it back on the pay-per-view. And then when they get to Mania, she'll finally
I'm
lose.
sick and tired of hearing about Charlotte.
I think that Charlotte is going to win, but it's going to be by DQ.
If she hates her fucking father, why does she choose to call herself by his last
I
name
think
now?
that's what's going to happen.
Her father's gonna fuck her over.
She's gonna, but she's not gonna lose. She's gonna win, but she's not gonna win by pinfall. She's gonna win by count out, or she's gonna win by fucking disqualification.
Anyways, I guess that was also the Charlotte versus.
Because
match.
I mean, people are really sick of the title hot potatoing like that.
We have Sasha versus Nia Jax.
Oh.
Piss break next.
No, Jack's gonna win because Twig versus Tree again.
Yeah. Jesus Christ! How many times can you just have a Twig match? We have the Universal title.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be interesting. If Kevin Owens can outlast Goldberg, he will actually win.
No, I don't think he will. I don't think they set this thing up in order for Goldberg to lose.
I think Goldberg will win just so he'll lose at WrestleMania.
Yes. I think
Okay.
I think he's dropping the title to Lesnar,
Again.
who will then drop the title probably to.
Roman?
Oh, that would be bad.
Well, okay, we
I
have...
don't think he
He's going to drop the title to some other guy, a smaller guy, at SummerSlam. So he's going to have the title for a few months. But as far as the way that they book that match, I'm interested in it.
Okay, we have a Cruiserweight title bout. It will be the...
Oh, no.
I'm not going to say tag team.
Let's talk about the booking of the match.
Well, let's say like this match first. We have Rick Swann and Akira versus the Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar.
Who cares? Really?
Next. Okay, we have Jack Gallagher versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship.
I think that it's going to be a good match to watch, but I think that...
I would be surprised.
Neville's gonna win.
Neville's gonna win.
My heart says Jack. My brain says Neville.
Yeah, you want,
And that's disappointing
you
because
want
I
Jack to
love
win 'cause
Jack Gallagher.
I know, he's
I
so
love his
amazing.
gimmick. Comes out to the ring with the umbrella. I don't like the stereotypical music though. But
it's hilarious. That's the
yeah,
whole
but like you're being
point.
stereotypical towards Englishmen. Okay, he's a gentleman. I got that. And like, you know what? I really like Jack because this is what the vaudevillains fucking should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? He should just come. He should have come with the the little bowler hat. Come with the bowler hat and the umbrella and the suit, and then he should have had a tearaway suit. We just go. He pulled it off, and he's like this totally milk white dude with this weird mustache.
Okay,
I don't know
we
if
have
we went the same way.
Roman
we did
Reigns
that, but-
versus Braun Strowman.
Oh boy.
Gore Fest.
No,
continues.
actually, I think that was gonna be a good one, just because of what I've seen so far.
But we've
those
seen it
two
too
are-
many times already.
Yeah, but
the
see,
stamina.
the question is, are they going to continue to protect Strowman, or are they just going to
Just let him fucking lose. I'm sick of this.
Because if they make him lose now, you're going into WrestleMania where the guy's lost. I wouldn't allow any of those guys to lose. I would have just have this great competitive match, and then something happens whereby
interference or something.
either the Undertaker comes out and he screws with Roman Reigns, so he loses by countout, or they fight into the crowd in a double countout. They get like a no decision out of it.
That'll probably what would be the best decision. Double count out in the crowd.
The last match, like I forgot to mention,
And then they'll just continue.
is
In overtime.
Yeah, that would be funny. They've done that before.
Yeah.
The match I forgot to mention is Sami Zayn versus Samoa Joe.
Sam Zayn's
Probably
not
going
a
to be the
chance.
best match on the card because I don't think the main event's going to pay off. I just don't think it's that good. So those guys are going to have to go out there. They're going to have to go long and go good. It's going to be the best match on the card by far.
It's definitely gonna be a long match, that's for sure.
Yeah, so like either I don't know which is going to be the main event. Then is it going to be the Universal title? Or is it fucking going to be Roman?
No, it's going to be the Universal title is what it's going to be.
Okay, so
But I think-
that's Fastlane in a nutshell. When
But
watch
let's
it, we'll
talk
give our
about
opinion on it.
how you think this thing's going to get booked because...
Okay, match ranking. Who goes first?
No, let's just talk... It doesn't matter who comes out first. Let's just talk about how you think this match is going to go because...
Oh, the Owens match?
Yeah, it's all in the booking, this match. See, I think this is going to be a total cluster. Overbooked match.
I will be disappointed if it's another squash match.
I think what's going to happen is Brock is going to come out. And he's going to freaking lay out Goldberg and think, I've cost the guy the freaking title. But what happens is, before Owens can capitalize, Jericho comes out and screws Owens out of it, and he loses the title. So, like, he comes out, and like, he gets up, because, like, Owens is, it was like, Goldberg's lying on the mat, because he's taking an F5, and then Jericho's in there, the referee, I don't know what happened to the referee,
He
and
probably
then
gets
Jericho
knocked out
goes in,
during match,
he
yeah.
comes out of the blue, he distracts him, Goldberg gets up, spears the guy, jackhammers him, it's like over, and like, this match is going to be longer than the last one he had by far, because of the overbooking. They're going to have to overbook this thing, because Goldberg can't have a match that's over that long.
No.
You can't, and I don't see Owens going
Which
in there and
is
smashing
why
the guy
Kevin
for
Owens
10
has
minutes.
actually pointed out that tons of times. He's like, if I can outlast you, I win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's making pretty much fun of WCW, like, you couldn't fucking wrestle past 6 minutes. That fucking match against William Regal.
Yeah.
That proved he can't wrestle.
Yeah, exactly. The best match he ever had was that match that almost nobody saw. Diamond Dallas Page, man.
Yeah. Do you know about that incident, Jess?
No, I didn't get
the main
WCW.
event of that show was Diamond Dallas Page versus Goldberg for the world title. They cut it out because they ran out of time on the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view ended where it's like it ended. They didn't show the end of the match because they ran out of time.
He spears him through the ropes and then it just goes black.
Yeah, they ran out of time and says thank you for watching the pay-per-view.
They didn't pay for overtime.
They didn't pay for overtime. They ran out of time.
So how did people see it?
They showed it the next night on Nitro.
Oh, okay. Whew, okay.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
So they saved their butts.
Yeah.
They still fucked people
Just
over at the
another
money.
nail in the coffin of WCW.
Yeah. Because it wasn't bad enough. You got the monster truck fight and the cow crowd.
And then 25 title switches in a year.
25 title switches within a year. Fucking had to ruin your own pay-per-view. Oh, and then you also had to have Hulk Hogan drop a few bombs while freaking Russo had to come on and say sorry.
Yeah.
The Great American Bash incident where Jeff Jarrett laid down.
Yeah.
Hogan's like, that's why his company's in the damn shape it is in, because of bullshit like this.
Yeah.
Puts his foot on Jarrett, wins the title.
Yeah.
And then Russo has to come on and say, fuck you, Hulk Hogan, you're never going to be back in this company again, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
You bald son of a bitch, kiss my ass. So they restarted that, where it was Jeff Jarrett versus Booker T, and Booker T won the title.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Booker T's good.
Hulk Hogan is such an asshole sometimes.
Well,
I watched an episode of OSW just recently. Every title win that Macho Man has ever had for their world title, for any world title, Hogan has stealed the fucking spotlight. It's always been because of Hogan that Macho won a title.
I don't know if that's just the character he had to play or...
No, it's because he wanted the fucking spotlight.
Yeah, if you actually watch it, it's like...
I'll show you later. It's pathetic what he would do.
WrestleMania 4. Okay?
Yes.
Watch WrestleMania 4, and it gets to the end. Yes, Hogan's involved in the finish, where he comes in and he nails DiBiase in the back with the chair. And then what happens? Macho Man hits him with the elbow, and then he wins. Okay, cool, awesome. Hogan runs over, he grabs the belt, he gives it to the Macho Man, and he's sitting there watching the thing going, get out of the fucking ring.
Yeah, he's in there celebrating.
Brother, yeah, look at him. Yeah, I'm still here celebrating with him. Like, get out of the ring. Here, it's his fucking moment. But here's Hulk Hogan soaking it all in.
Wow.
I'll show
like
you
when you see it again,
it'll
blow your mind how much, like, he's in there for about, I don't know how long he's in there, and every minute that he's in there, you cringe. Eh? It's like, get out of the freaking
It's
ring.
not your title win. You don't have anything to do with this. You help,
because the camera's trying to get off of him.
Yes, the camera's trying to get off him. He's
And,
getting
like,
the
Hogan
fucking
just
camera.
won't get out of the ring because he's just, like, eating
I'm
up
gonna
all
show
his
you
spotlight.
immediately right after, like, all the times WCW, every title win that Macho has won, Hogan was there.
I know he's been there a lot because he was like...
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. That's
because they paid
that's
so much
wrestling.
money, they wanted him in there, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it didn't end up with a pose down with him and, like, Macho Man at the
Oh,
end.
God.
Because, like, every single time Hogan won, there was a fucking Hogan flex pose down at the end.
Fuck's sakes, man.
Yep.
Anyways.
Anyhow, that's our show.
That's our show. I'm glad if you stuck around this long, because it's been nothing but spewing bullshit, but this shit needs to be talked about. It really does.
Yeah.
So, any final comments, guys?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow a lot. Based upon mostly of how they're going to book this thing.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I think it's going to be the same BS that they spit out every pay-per-view, but...
The only neg I have about this is the name. What the fuck is the Fastlane?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. What's up with today?
Anyways, this has been our show. Thank you for listening. I'm Sir Joey. This is Mike AD. Sir Mike AD.
Yep.
Maiden and Jessica, we thank you for listening to Knights of the Squared Circle. We will see you next time where we go over Fastlane.
Fastlane.